Hello, my name is Susan, and this is a short presentation from Academic Skills at Trent University about motivation in the online learning environment. Motivating oneself to do schoolwork is often hard, but it can be especially difficult in an online learning environment. Many routine components of online courses don't have strict deadlines, and there can be little accountability for completing some tasks, such as reading. While open deadlines allow for the flexibility that many distance learners need, too much flexibility is not always a good thing. We often think that the solution to getting things done lies in creating schedules and deadlines, and this is often helpful, but sometimes the answer to a motivation issue has deeper roots. One theory that can help explain lack of motivation beyond the time management solution is what psychologists like to call the motivation equation. There are variations on this equation, but let's simplify it here, where M stands for motivation, E stands for expectancy, and V stands for value. This theory proposes that people are highly motivated to do a task when they expect that the effort they put into the task will result in a good outcome, and when they find value in completing that task. Let's look at some examples of an academic task in the online learning environment where students may have difficulty achieving high levels of motivation. Let's think about how the ideas of expectancy and value can help explain the lack of motivation many students feel when it comes to doing weekly online readings. Professors assign readings as a way to help students learn new ideas, and will test their knowledge of these ideas on exams. But students don't always find that doing the course readings translates to better test performance, and this is demotivating. Relying on strategies such as the gummy bear method of motivation, where you eat a gummy bear after reading each section of your chapter, might be a tasty way to get your readings done, but how much information will you actually retain? To increase motivation, we need to increase the chances that students expect the activity of reading will lead to learning, which in turn will increase the likelihood of better performance on a test or exam. At Academic Skills, instructors love to work with students to show them methods of reading and note-taking that can help them learn to be more effective readers. When students can link the effort involved in reading to positive outcomes, their motivation will increase. I will provide links at the end of this video to resources on effective reading practices. Similarly, how might the idea of value play a role in motivating a student to do their weekly readings? Recent studies have shown that in general, North Americans are reading less. Some may suggest this is because we value the convenience of other forms of knowledge such as YouTube videos, podcasts, or Twitter feeds. To be fully motivated to undertake the act of reading course materials, a student must understand the value of that task. In fact, studies reveal that the act of reading has a great deal of value that may not be immediately apparent. For example, reading can increase the brain's ability to flex, focus, and create. Reading helps a person acquire vocabulary and become a better writer. And reading can transform the way a person thinks, acts, and is regarded by others. By increasing our understanding around the value of a task, we can become more motivated to perform that task. Can we apply these simple examples around expectancy and value to other aspects of the online learning environment? I believe we can. When you find yourself unmotivated to get started on a course assignment, for example, ask yourself, is my lack of motivation linked to my expectation that I will not achieve a good result no matter how hard I try? Or am I too focused on the challenges of this activity to really understand its value? With a little insight into the root cause of your lack of motivation, you can begin to solve the problem. If you feel your lack of motivation is linked to the expectation that your hard work and effort will not pay off, do not be discouraged. Academic Skills instructors are here for you. Academic Skills has the resources and tools to help you improve the skills you need to achieve academic success. Whether that is reading, writing, note-taking, or another important academic skill, we have the resources to help. Once you expect that the effort you put into a task will lead to a positive outcome, your motivation should improve. If not, there's always the gummy bears. Here are some links to helpful resources, as well as information about how to book an appointment with an academic skills instructor. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation.